Welcome to the Untitled Toku podcast. My name is dumbjake. I'm also known as Jake sometimes, but dumbjake is my online name. I'm joined by Reggie.
I ran out of Hawk 2 with jokes. Come back to me tomorrow.
Good. You should, like... Wait, this was not my intention to make Hawk 2 a thing on the podcast. We're past that, man. And culturally, everybody's past that.
I was out the other day, and I was walking by some people, and they were talking about the Talk to a podcast, so I think it's still culturally
What would they be talking about? What happens on that podcast? What do they talk
I don't know, I just heard it in
They
passing.
talk to her. It's literally the name.
We should pivot.
When's the Talk to Her X Untitled Toku podcast collab happening?
Toku to a... Toku,
Yeah, we did this last time. Toku, that's a Bionicle reference.
the
And we're
viewers
also
are...
joined by Aiden.
Hello.
We can't make Bionicle jokes, the viewers are gonna hate
Engage
it.
on that thing.
That was pretty good.
I don't know if me...
No, you already did this before.
I don't know
you
if
can't say
me
that's
saying
pretty good.
I don't know if me saying that got into the start of the video, so I said it again.
You know, you gotta make sure. I'm on his side here.
I can tell. You two are colluding against me. But welcome to another sunshiny day of the Untitled Toku podcast. As always, we're going to talk about the three main Toku shows. We talk about Ultraman Omega, Kamen Rider Gavv, and No.1 Sentai Gozyuger. If you want to skip one of those or don't want spoilers or whatever, we have chapters in the description. And on Spotify. I don't know if it works on Spotify, but I did it. I put it in there anyway, so you can look at that and skip around.
I hope you're doing dishes as you're listening to this on Spotify, and your hands are covered in soap, so you can't get to your phone, and you just have to helplessly listen to the show get spoiled for you.
That has happened to me so many times.
Yeah,
You have to helplessly listen to us make Talk to Her jokes.
yeah. This is that one gif of that guy who's glued to the chair, and it's his eyes are pried open, and the guy's putting eye drops in there. But
from A Clockwork Orange.
I don't.
Classic
Yeah, sure.
film.
We're doing that
But
to
they're just
you,
being
but it's
forced
with
to
your
watch
ears.
our
Podcast.
completely deranged conversations going completely off topic.
Yeah, that all that and more from the Untitled Toku podcast. We got a interesting icebreaker
Zeztz.
intro segment here today.
Zeztz.
Zetsu. Am I supposed to join in the chanting?
I don't know.
Who are we chanting for?
Can you just edit it in post so it makes it sound like there's a crowd? We have a live audience.
No.
That's so mean.
No, I can't.
Kamen Rider
asking too much,
Zeztz would
Reggie.
say. Kamen Rider Zeztz would say yes to me.
You don't know what he would say. We haven't not heard that man's voice yet.
But have you seen his fit? Have you seen his fit? He looks
Yeah.
like a man who said yes.
Vibes alone.
Have his face? Like his actual face?
His fit.
The actor playing
His
it?
outfit.
No, I was
Oh, his
talking,
fit.
I was
Oh.
talking more about his fit. His
Right,
outfit.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he looks like he would guest on the Talk to a podcast. Yeah, I brought it back around. It's a joke that never ends. We're gonna keep doing it.
Joke Ouroboros.
I'm in now. Zeztz to a. So we got some news on toys. We got some new looks at his multiple forms, which are more they're a lot less crazy than Kamen Rider Gavv's forms or some of the other series. They're much more subtle. I mean, not subtle, but just less crazy, I guess. They seem more like color swaps, which I don't think is particularly exciting looking. I I said this on Twitter, and someone said, all these pearl clutchers saying they don't like the colors. Well, here's a bunch of examples of old writers that did it. It's okay, that's cool. I don't know them. Just because it was done before does not mean I automatically have to like it. Just to be clear, and that goes for every single other pice of media in the entire world.
It's just because it's old doesn't mean it's good. Did you guys know?
But I mean, it could be good. I could get used to it. I just made that very small opinion. I didn't really like that they were just color swaps.
I think
but they do have some different detailing as well. I'm underselling it a little bit, and he has different weapons.
Other than the color swaps, really, the change is just like the pattern, the ab pattern has been swapped out for different patterns. Is what I can basically say.
Yeah.
I mean, personally, I think the forms look a little simple too, but I mean, I just hope they do a lot of good visuals.
They did it before, Aiden. Why are you clutching your pearls? Why are you clutching your pearls, Aiden? They did it before. You can tell this guy got.
God, people listening to this podcast, don't go witch hunt this guy on Twitter. But if you do, don't make sure you can't lead back to us, and also make sure it's funny. I'm kidding. Don't actually do that. In a way that can lead back to us.
I'm sure not a single person listening is willing to ride or die for me like that. The main thing about his other forms is that the head color just seems to stay the same. Like his eye color changes, but the head color, that green, just stays the same. Which I don't know if I like that, to be honest.
I don't like that. They call me the complementary colors connoisseur. That's what they call me.
Do they? I didn't know that.
Yeah, I don't. It's just like I think like the top part of the helmet still keeping like the turquoise blue green is kind of obnoxious. But I mean, like maybe I don't know. I was gonna say like maybe it's like those like RGB lights and it just like changes color. That would be sick. I would turn around on it if it was like that. But yeah,
I think it's just his eyes. Yeah. We do have the names for these forms. So the main form is called Physicam Impact.
Okay.
The blue form is called Technolom Stream.
Okay.
The greener one is called Esprim Recovery. And then finally the purple one is Paradigm Wonder, which is a pretty cool name. I like that one the best. Paradigm Wonder.
Paradigm Wonder.
But sounds like a bunch of hoo-ha nonsense to me. I've never heard any of these words.
They're definitely very unique sounding form names.
It's giving
it
the
does make it
vibes of like
kind of easy
different RPG classes, like fighter, artificer,
that's what I was
cleric.
thinking.
I don't know, wizard. I don't know. But it's just changing the colors.
Yeah. I mean, I just hope that they at least like if they give the forms like enough individuality in terms of like how they work, I don't think it'll be so bad.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it's very clear what they're trying to, at least what each form's meant to be. Like the base form is meant to be just like physical fighter.
Yeah, hand to hand.
Yeah, Technolom is probably. I mean,
I think he gets a gun in the blue one.
Yeah, I mean that would make sense.
He gets a gun. The green one has an axe.
An axe?
That's
Other Bionicle reference, Toa Lila.
Yeah. And if we're sticking to the spy theme as well.
Lilo. I cannot say his fucking name. Toa Lila looking ass. God damn it.
I mean, if we're sticking to like the spy theme, I can imagine it's like base form is physical fighter, Technolom stream is like hacking, Esprim recovery is like. Well, I mean, that just to
I'm
me,
sure they get other abilities besides. Like,
God knows what Paradigm Wonder is.
Wizard.
I don't know. Wizard. Literally. I forget what Paradigm Wonder has as a weapon. Blue is gun, green is axe, purple I don't remember. I think it might be like a bow and arrow or something.
I haven't even seen the weapons. Or was it just like
It's like a... They've been very vaguely revealed. In a random picture, you can like barely see the weapons, but
I'll have to look that up.
Yeah, I forget. Someone in the comments, tell me what the purple one is. We should talk. Oh yeah,
I was gonna say that it looks like I found like an image that has like a clearer view of like different colored gashapons that like correlate with the forms. I like this green guy a lot. He looks like a Shovel Knight character.
He does. So the gachapon little balls that he has, they Reggie actually right on the fucking money theorized that they would have little animations, and that they do.
I was right.
The way Yeah.
Yeah, I do think it's
I-
what we suggested with about it being like a zoetrope kind of thing with different images, right?
What?
Oh, so where it's like different images, you spin it around, it looks like it's moving.
Yeah, like a flip book or
Flip,
Yeah.
something.
like
well,
Fliporama.
yeah.
Has anyone here heard of Fliporama? Sound off in the
No.
comments if you've heard
I
of
recognize
Fliporama.
it. Is that like a DS app?
No, it's
Flipnote. It's like Flipnote.
No, have you heard of Captain Underpants, the hit critically acclaimed book
Oh, yes. Fliporama technology. Of course I know Fliporama. Harold and Kumar created that. I forget I know one of them's name is Harold.
series? Dude, it's George.
What?
It's Harold and George.
I was close.
Kumar.
I was close.
Kumar.
Harold and Kumar. That's only Harold and someone I could remember. The balls. Let's talk about the ball. Gachapon balls. We've seen 4 of them, each one matching his different forms. They do have little guys inside them. So the main one has like a little guy that looks a lot like Kamen Rider Zeztz, or, you know, the original Kamen Rider as well. But the purple one looks like a little shadow monster guy. The blue one looks like it's shooting ice or something. And then the green one looks like a Shovel Knight mage.
Doing some like recovery skill.
Yeah, they're all pixel art, which looks really cool.
I love
And
the
I
pixel
don't
art
think
look.
we saw. Yeah, I think it's really a interesting idea. The thing we didn't talk about was last time, because it wasn't out, was how the belt actually works. We kind of were guessing you press a trigger on it and it spins a ball, but really what it does is you press a trigger, activates it, and then you put the ball in and you use your thumb to make it spin yourself. It's a manual thing, it seems like.
Just like Fliporama.
At least that's how I understood it.
Yeah,
just like
that's what I gathered too. It's like you just rev it up and you spin it yourself.
Yeah.
I'll say I although I was the one kind of thinking, oh, surely it's going to be you press the trigger, it makes it spin. I wait with like after I saw that teaser where assumedly the main actor for Zeztz does it, I was sold. Just taking his thumb and striking it down.
Yeah, it looks really cool when he does it. It's an aura farming technique. It's kind of like when Shoma presses a button on his red Gavv, but just cooler. Yeah, I'm really digging this driver, and the gachapon thing is really fun. I do wonder if the gachapons, like, I guess they're just stuck in there. They don't open or anything.
Yeah,
imagine
Just little
not.
pieces of plastic.
yeah, I am like just looking at the images that we're talking about. I am literally just noticing that along with the little pixel art, there are like little like user interface graphics just alongside them, like. So
You can see it best on the blue one.
Oh, they're like
Yeah.
stats, like RPG stats.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering if there's more of a technological aspect to them. I guess that would explain the pixel
Kamen
art.
Rider Zeztz is a gamer.
Oh yeah, here's Zetz's weapon. Zetz has a sword, actually. He has a big ass sword
And the Paradigm Wonder uses
that you
a
can
scythe.
put the gachapon in.
Whoa, that's a
Yeah.
very unique sword.
I like it a lot.
Oh, and all the weapons have gachapon ports.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Oh, and it looks like a Paradigm Wonder has. I can't know if that's a boy. It looks like a scythe to me.
It looks, yeah, definitely a scythe.
Yeah.
This is really
It's a-
giving
it's
like.
a-
Or a
could go
pickaxe.
Vram.
He yearns for the mines.
This is really
Like, they could go
playing
the Vram
off.
route and have it be a scythe and a bow together.
This is really playing off a lot of
yeah.
like RPG, like not. I don't want to say cliches, like RPG tropes. Honestly, like
yeah.
the axe, the scythe, the sword, and then it's like the little gashapon guys having those RPG stat like pixel art type. So I'm just like
Yeah.
really confused as to what the vibe is going to be over. I'm interested. Like I'm intrigued.
Yeah, I'm really excited to see how.
Are we like
how the concepts tie together.
gamifying? Are we like gamifying like dreams?
Yeah, I wonder if it's like almost like a Geats, where it's almost like he's a game. It's a game he's playing
Some kind of
to
squid
defeat
game.
the nightmares
Hmm.
or carry out missions. You know, mission start was like the tagline for the poster. A mission, that's something you do in video games a lot. Is go on missions
It's true.
and complete them. It's like a level.
It's just like big dream MMO is kind of funny to think about.
Yeah, it could be like Sword Art Online or something. But I doubt it. I feel like that would require more writers
Yeah, because
like
from
a
what
Geats type situation.
Yeah, some of the information we've gotten is that it seems like they're really sticking to this being a solo rider show for a good while. Like, the information that's come out is we probably won't be getting our secondary rider, at least not named as a rider, until after Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the rumor is that there is gonna be a second one from the jump, almost, but he's gonna be a common warrior, which is more like he's like a Valverad and Gotchard, basically, which I know, Rich, you know, basically a common warrior is like the same thing as a common rider, but they're not officially a common rider.
So they don't.
And when they become a common warrior or a common rider, their form usually changes.
So they don't get the cool motorcycle?
Usually not. No.
Yeah.
I mean, Valen or Vram don't have motorcycles, so I don't think second or third riders usually get motorcycles. And to be honest, the main one doesn't use their motorcycle much anyway. So.
What's the point of it being called Kamen Rider anymore? There's no point.
Well, there's some weird law in Japan where you can't. What is it, Aiden? What's the reasoning?
I think it was just like early Japan, they heavily restricted kind of how you can customize and use motorcycles. So it just really restricted what we could do. So that's why typically, you know,
curse
a lot of the
you,
bikes
Japan,
they'll have
with your
nowadays
road
are just
safety
like...
laws.
a lot of the bikes we'll see nowadays are just like custom, like basically just normal bikes but with custom stickers on them or custom paint job. And that's why they'll only appear for a couple episodes. It's a shame.
Or they're CGI like Gavs.
Speaking of stickers,
I guess Gavv has his dirt bike.
I'm looking. I sent the images that have like some of the weapons with the new Zeztz forms. I'm just like I'm looking at this image like as an image now. Are these band-aids? I like can't tell what these are.
I don't know. I thought they were like skateboard decks.
No, I think they probably are band-aids.
I think they're band-aids.
Yeah, I think
that's crazy. That's a lot of imagery for a band-aid.
Have you seen kids' band-aids nowadays?
Oh, no, that is a lot of band-aids. Holy cow!
I'm trying to think like what else this could be. Like I don't know, like a label sticker, but it's like I don't know.
Yeah, I genuinely have no idea. I do like the one that's just his belt though.
Hold on, ITAT.
You could put Zetsu's belt on your finger or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, it's. I mean, as a kids show, you know, they get a lot of random little merch. We saw on Twitter they're bringing out Toku bath wash, a new line for when Zeztz comes out.
So...
you got me retweeting that saying the first Toku product to sell 0.
Nerds be stinky. My favorite joke. We should move on to talking about the episodes. We're going to start with Ultraman Omega, episode 2. And we're going to do a recap done by me. I'm going to recap the events of Ultraman Omega Episode 2, which is titled The Alien, the Scholar, and I. After Omega defeats Grime, he collapses from hunger, because using his powers expends a lot of his energy. We fast forward a week to find Omega making himself at home, and asking Kosei to make different food that he wants to try. Kosei grills Omega about his origins, but Omega still doesn't remember. The pair learn about a new kaiju that's popped up in a nearby forest. After being stopped by the police from entering the forest, Omega grabs Kosei and leaps over the bridge into the area, and in the process Omega expends a lot of his energy. The kaiju emerges from the ground, but Omega is too hungry to fight, so they run. The two are discovered by Ayumu, a biologist who is investigating the kaiju for the government. Omega remembers the kaiju's name, which is Dugrid. This leads Ayumu to ask several questions about Omega, which in turn leads to Kosei fabricating a backstory. He says Omega's name is Sorato, and that Sorato is his genius cousin who has been studying kaiju for years, despite kaiju not being known to humans before last week's attack. Sorato leads them to Dugrid's nest, and Ayumu realizes the kaiju is amphibious. Using knowledge of the area, Ayumu surmises that Dugrid is heading for a local dam. The group rushes over to the dam, but before it can evacuate, Dugrid, the poison sea lizard, attacks. Sorato is about to transform, but Kosei stops him, insisting that he cannot reveal his identity, because he fears that Sorato would be taken by the government. Sorato runs off to a secluded area and transforms. forms, and the fight between Ultraman Omega and Doogrid begins. Ultraman protects the dam, but Doogrid is a powerful opponent. Ayumu theorizes that it becomes more powerful near water, and she tells Ultraman to get it away. Ultraman drags it away and uses his slugger to cut its back, releasing toxic gas and sludge all over. Ultraman remembers how to use his beam and obliterates the kaiju, saving the day. The episode ends with Serato and Kosei becoming friends with Ayumu and heading off to get some food. I just keep thinking about him saying Omega.
That ended the first episode
nicely. Yeah.
My favorite part about the new episode is how he like gets like a name and then they just give him a new one immediately.
Yeah, but I love when we're just skipping to that part right now.
Oh, sorry,
I
my
love
bad.
that. No, it's fine. That's why I do the recap, so we can just talk about it freely in any order without freaking out about the order in which the episode goes. But I love that scene because he gives him the name, and and Omega's just like, I like that.
That's my
like,
that's
he's
my
just
name.
Immediately cool with it.
It's almost like he's reassuring himself, like, yeah, pretty good.
Like I really liked Omega this episode, or Serato, whatever.
He's really a freak. He's such a freak.
Why is he a freak? Why do you say that?
Like I don't know. It's just like. He's like funny. I think this is like very like the character banter in Omega is really good. All we know about him so far is that he's stupid, but he knows how to read. Thank God.
He learned.
Yeah, he likes eating food, but specifically he like doesn't like to eat his vegetables. He is like a child. This is like a toddler.
Yeah. He's toddler coded, for sure.
Toddler coded.
Just this entire episode is Omega and Kosei just being the biggest goofballs.
Oh, there's Goofy as hell.
I really enjoyed Omega and Kosei's interactions this episode. I really like I really like that Omega wants Kosei to make him different types of food.
Yeah.
He almost reminds me of this is a weird one. He reminds me of Stitch from Lilo and Stitch. He's just like discovering Earth, and he's not evil, so he's just
chilling out,
like trying to learn in a demanding way. Like he really is toddler code.
He's not Stitch. He's not Stitch though. He's specifically from the Lilo and Stitch television show. Sound off if you watch that in the comments.
Yes, it's one of the best fucking things ever.
Thank you. He's like the yellow one, Reuben.
Sparky? Oh, Reuben. Yeah, he is like Reuben. Yeah.
His dub voice should
extremely powerful but lazy as shit.
Yeah, his dub voice. Who voices Reuben? I think that should be Ultraman Omega's dub voice actor.
English
voice actor. Rob Paulson.
We met Ayumu this episode, who is going to be like our third main character.
Mm-hmm. Women in STEM.
Works for. Yeah, she works for the government as a biologist, or she's a biologist that is working with the government on the kaiju issue, which, something to note is that the humans don't know kaiju at all. It's a completely new thing from Grimes' appearance onward, so, you know, even the word kaiju, they don't recognize it when Omega says it.
Right.
Though I assume, like, the public is going to catch on and start calling them kaiju in the next couple episodes, just so not everyone is saying kaiju.
I can kind of see the pipeline. It's Omega being labelled a secret reclusive genius by Kosei, calling it a kaiju to Ayumu, and then Ayumu probably telling it to the government, and the government saying that word is what they are.
Yeah.
I can probably see that being what it is. I feel like Ayumu's going to be such a good character in the future episodes, though. Of course, we only saw them interact a bit, kind of get introduced, but I can't wait for their character dynamic to grow a lot closer, because she is absolutely the sane one of the trio. It looks like.
Yeah.
Yeah. The end of the episode was maybe my favorite part.
Exactly, when they're both doing the little thumbs up.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so good.
Omega just copies Kosei. And then she's like, Ayumu's like, I think we're the same age, Serato. And he's like,
we are?
How old am I, Kosei? Yeah, Kosei's cover story of Serato being his genius cousin that knows all about kaiju, despite them not being known to man before grime, is a choice. Is a choice. I feel like that's gonna fall apart relatively soon.
I don't think Kosei
I
is
guess he's
smart.
pitching him.
I think
No.
Kosei's also stupid.
I think he's implied to be younger, right? Because he calls Ayumu like big sister, which I didn't really realize he was meant to be a bit younger.
I mean, I
Yeah.
wouldn't be surprised.
The way he acts, he's probably like early 20s.
Yeah.
I can imagine Ayumu being more like a mid to late 20s. To be fair, they could be the same age and they're just silly. So anyone more sensible than them is immediately a big sister or big brother.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I only say that because Ayumu specifically says Serato, I think we're the same age.
Yeah.
And she doesn't say that to Kosei. Is there anything else you guys want to say? Because I did want to bring up the kaiju of the episode.
Oh no, go ahead.
Dugrid. Dugrid is the poison lizard monster or something like that.
The
Yeah.
big
They all have
frog.
little subtitles. Yeah, yeah. He's a weird frog, poison sea lizard. Sorry.
Chumbly.
He's a big frog-looking guy. The suit is so funny. I don't know. I know Ultraman reuses kaiju a bunch throughout their season. It's almost like Ultraman himself. Like the kaiju appear, but they're not always the same function. They have like different story arcs and stuff in the different seasons.
But they will
I don't know if
often have the
Dugrid
same
is a
name.
returning. Yeah, they'll have the same name. So I don't know if Dugrid is an OG or new for this show. I don't know how often they do new for this show, kaiju. Yeah, he's a goofy looking frog monster guy. He's got a long tail. The way the suit works is crazy.
It's
I don't
just
know.
so big it kind of flops everywhere whenever it moves.
Yeah.
When the mouth is like open and it's like you can see the fabric moving around, it's like scary
Yeah.
almost. I think they could make an analog horror series about
Scary.
Dugrid from Ultraman Omega. I don't know. There's something about how like the mouth is. Dugrid is just like inherently an unsettling design in my opinion because he's supposed to be like ugly, and I do think he's like ugly in like a cute way, but
Yeah.
at the same time, it's
I was
just
gonna
like I don't know. He's a little freaky.
I was gonna say though, if they made it into a plushie, it would be the best shaped plushie ever.
If the
Oh,
mouth
yeah,
is
it would be a
open
good
and you
plushie.
can like store things
Yeah.
inside of it.
A backpack, Dugrid backpack.
It's like
I
one of
would
those
buy
big
one of
Kirby
those.
plushies where you can store stuff in it.
For real.
Yeah, I love when he bites Ultraman, like just as a whole. I don't know.
Torso.
My thing is, I don't know where the actor's hands are. I think they're like in the under jaw, like the lower
Probably.
jaw. I think maybe, yeah, because his little arms aren't really moving. They're like tiny.
Yeah.
The monster's real arms, quote unquote. But it's just so funny the way it moves.
The thing that got me is just the way it jets off with its poison and just headbutts Omega.
It does like a fighting game move. It's ridiculous.
It's this big flying headbutt. It just
He got gross this episode.
He was really gross.
Yeah,
was
he
some
cuts
gross
Dugrid's
moments.
back with his slugger, and it just like
Like
poison or
pus.
sludge spews out. Yeah, it looks
Yeah.
like pus.
When
It
I
was
first saw it, I
nasty.
was relating it to like the scene early on in Shin Godzilla when he's in his first.
I was
form.
gonna say he really does give Shin Godzilla vibes.
Thank you. Okay, because in Shin Godzilla, like when he's in his first form, just walking across the city, he's
Oh,
got these
yeah.
gills that blood spills out of, and I was like, that's
Yeah.
what it reminded me a lot of because after he was cut open, you could see every time he moved around, you'd see a little bit of that poison spill out from the cuts, and it's like, damn.
And in this episode, when Dugrid roars, it just like spews out really hard. It's gross. Yeah, the scene where he's punching it in the face is so funny.
Yeah.
He's just like hitting it. He's not even really like punching. He's just like slapping its big
He
like
chops
bal-
it a couple times.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does
big
slap
beluga
it.
forehead. It's so funny.
It's just like it's so big, he has to basically just wrap his hands around it to try and do anything.
Yeah. And he's able to defeat Dugrid with his reticulate beam, which he remembers how to do towards the end. Which I thought was clever. I think you could, like, in real time see Ultraman remembering that he can do that.
Yeah.
Just
I-
by the suit actor.
Yeah, I was wondering, like, with the effect on the colour timer, I was wondering if it was a case of, like, it could only be used in certain situations. Like, maybe it's, like, once he's on his last bit of strength and he has to change back soon, he gets that ability. Because otherwise, it'd be a case of, oh, why don't he just always start the fight with the reticular beam?
Yeah, that's true.
But it's crazy how he was like, he was struggling so much, and then the reticulate beam comes out, and suddenly Duke is just vaporized to an explosion.
Here's what I got confused on in this fight. Ayumu at one point is like, the fresh water is making him stronger, get him away, and then Ultraman drags him away. Where the fuck was the fresh water she's talking about?
They're in
he got some on his head earlier.
Well, they were in a dam, weren't they?
They were like on the other side of the dam.
They were like ankle
deep. You think?
Yeah,
really?
Yeah. Trust me.
The
No. I'm standing my ground.
The other side of a dam isn't going to be completely bone dry. Like, the level of water will be a lot lower. It's not going to be dry.
Okay, but I'm not saying it's bone dry. I'm just saying there's not that much fresh water. Him dragging him away... If he's dragging him away from fresh water, it's not obvious, is what I'm trying to say. Because you don't... He pours it on his head.
Can you look at what I sent?
Where the water going?
Thank you, Reggie.
Well, you got me there. I didn't think about that.
Yeah.
Where the water going? They didn't fucking show it, man. How am I supposed to know?
The problem is all of these shots are like
show
torso
a map
up.
earlier in the episode, and in the map you can see it's like the river leading into the dam, which is like this big, massive pond.
One thing about me, I do not read maps.
I don't have to read a map.
Well, there's that mystery solved. Where the water going?
Do you agree? There's like that one like web series about like a guy. It's like a horror series about like an actor for like the Godzilla films, like
the man in the suit.
Yeah, the man in the suit. I feel like Duke. If you told me that Duke Grid was like a man in the suit type situation, I would believe you.
I was gonna say earlier he would be a good Five Nights at Freddy animatronic.
How?
Because his big ass mouth, he'd go, and something would pop out.
Okay, but I need you to walk me through how like a children's like pizzeria arcade situation would look at that and be like, yeah, that's a good candidate.
How do they look at the fucking Five Nights at Freddy? A face pops out and it does that.
like another face, or are you saying like he makes the expression?
Yeah, face inside the mouth, a face comes out and it's like spooky
looking. like a normal human face.
Yeah, like Springtrap.
Duke is so big. I can imagine like if it was in Five Nights at Freddy's, it would just constantly fall over trying to chase anyone. Like it would trip over its big fat legs and just.
Why does he do that? Why does he want to choke Dugrid at the beginning of the fight?
He's not even.
He just reaches his hands.
He's not even doing it in range. It's like that thing where like someone's really far away and you hold your hand up to your head and like squish their head between their fingers. He's just doing that.
Yeah.
He's trying to force choke him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I don't know why he does that. I wonder,
it seems to be
maybe
like
it's just like his "you're my prey now" sort
yeah,
of
I was gonna say it seems like his signature thing. Like I feel like in the promos he kind of did that where he reached his hand out. I feel like it's just his signature thing and it does nothing.
I remember.
Oh, we're already getting a Dugrid toy too.
I really like this. I want it.
It looks disgusting.
honestly, if you like carved out the center of that and made it
popcorn bucket,
that's a great little money. That was I was gonna say like a piggy bank.
Piggy bank works too. I'm just kind of hungry.
How's a tongue work? I wonder.
In the suit?
Tongue in his mouth. Yeah.
I don't think he has one.
He literally has one. It's right in the thumbnail.
You sent an image where you can see Dugrid's big tongue.
It's probably like, I don't know, it's probably like a bag of sand.
Maybe
that's where the
scenes, because I agree, I don't remember his tongue.
Maybe that's where the hands go.
In the tongue?
Yeah.
Maybe.
And he just waves it around.
Tongue could be CGI, maybe. Maybe they just CGI the tongue.
They could CGI.
The man in the Dugard costume.
Dugard is such a stupid name. It's I don't. It's
Do the gritty.
I feel bad for
sure.
the guy who must have had to wear the Dugard suit, because that must not have been fun to wear.
It looks fun to wear. I would wear
Probably
it.
Hot as hell.
No. I would argue that it's there's a lot of I feel like it's those T-Rex suits that have the fans so they stay inflated.
Yeah.
Maybe you could. I think you could fit an AC unit in his forehead.
I would hope so. You read about the OG Godzilla suit stuff?
No.
It's they talk about buckets of sweat coming out in an hour of filming, or 30 minutes or something, just so fucking hot in those costumes. You would hope that they've improved from 1954.
I mean, we have unions now.
Do they?
I don't know.
You're just making shit up. The Untitled Misinformation Podcast returns. What the hell?
Surely there'll be a suit actor union.
I would not say surely about unions.
You've heard it here first. Dumbjake is anti-union. That's right. He hates unions.
Right.
Try to
in the comments
unionize
below.
on me. I'll get some new podcast hosts. Co-hosts.
If this video
they call me the Starbucks of podcasts.
if this video gets 10 likes, we'll make a union.
God damn it!
It's just gonna be us three and.
No, I'm not in it. I don't think the boss is allowed to be in the union.
What?
It's just you guys.
And if you donate $1, you get to be a part of the union.
What? $1 to who?
Us.
Oh,
hell no. In this economy, $1.
99 cents.
All right, I might agree. Dugard. I'm just thinking about if we have anything else to talk. I like when he tries to fucking get past the police officers. And he just keeps walking, and they're like, "Yo, you can't go," and he just keeps trying.
I thought you were talking about Dugard doing that, and not Omega. And I was about to be
just two police officers on the ground, "Hey, you can't come here."
And then it cuts to a shot of Dugard
and they're also
walking.
British for some reason. They're British police officers.
Oh yeah.
Oi! This damn ain't public property, you big geezer.
That's
and
really
Dugard will say, "You have no authority in this country. You're not from here."
I really like your Duke.
What? How is that racist?
Can you do
You're
that
not from here.
during the recap? Can you just put in a line of Dugard talking and make him sound exactly how you did that voice? Or
No, I can't. I cannot stress enough how much I've already done it, and I will not be doing more.
Put it in post.
I can't stress enough.
Put it in post.
It's already post. It's already in post.
A great bit would be Jake just making up one lie in each of the recaps.
That is not.
I'm Dugard in it or something.
I'm Dugard. I hit the do-gritty.
Dugard on that thing.
God damn it! That is not anything. That's not a real joke.
Yeah, I have to say, one of my favourite scenes of the episode was probably when Omega was about to transform into Ultraman, and he's about to do it in front of Ayumu and everyone. Of course, it has to come being you can't do it while everyone's watching, and he's so confused. He's why not? Almost in his face, and of course, it's if you do this in front of other people, and other people find out, I will not make you curry anymore. And his face just drops this is the most distressing news he's ever heard in his life. And he's okay then.
Coded.
He's so toddler coded.
It's that. Omega is just so fascinating to me on all character writing levels. Why is he like that? Also, I still think the Shoma and Omega mukbang YouTube channel would go hard.
It would go crazy.
It would be insane.
It's crazy that pretty much all three of our current Toku protagonists are all, like, probably wanting food. However, he's broke, so he's probably just hungry all the time.
Also, about the hot dog scene from episode 1. I feel like that's a pretty important part of his
Oh
character.
yeah, he
Yeah.
really respects. Yeah.
Omega just doesn't know what food is from the look of it, and Shoma just wants to try all the human food there is.
The mukbang would go crazy.
Would be an insane collab.
Well, unless you guys have any more to add to episode 2 of Ultraman Omega, I think we should move on.
Well, I will quickly say, did we want to quickly talk about the thing which we finally got our first look at this episode, the opening and ending?
Oh, right. Yeah.
Opening
I
sucks.
forgot about
Opening sucks. Ending is great. That's my take. I really dislike the opening song. I like the
think
graphics are cool, but
I'm more.
whatever.
Yeah, the credit song should have been the opening song in my opinion. I like it way more. But the opening song I do feel is a little bit mid, unfortunately.
Yeah, I'm in the
I'll
same
probably
boat
like
where
it
I
more.
I'm in the same boat where I
Like-
think the opening is pretty mid as a whole. It just kind of feels like it. I mean, the song is kind of mid. The visuals feel like they were trying to lean into the Ultraman silhouette aesthetic too hard. And the ending was a fun song. I just kind of wish it had visuals. It was basically just a clip show, like with less saturated clips.
Yeah, the intro was not really kinetic in any I think about Gavv's intro or King Oger or any of those. Like they have really like fast paced kinetic sort of stuff, and Ultraman Omega is just a little bit sluggish in my opinion.
Yeah, it's just each shot is just like a slight bit of movement into a pause.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
The Ultraman.
I'll probably end up liking the song more by the end of the show, just because that's
exposure therapy.
Fucking yeah. I get gaslit into liking it.
The Ultraman Omega opening is moving at the same speed as Omega's brain.
The smarter he gets, the faster the
By the end of the show, it'll be
That
like
makes sense.
200 times speed.
It's just 2 seconds.
We'll just skip it entirely. That's when he dies.
No. It's just black space for a minute 30 or whatever. Okay, we're gonna move on from Ultraman Omega episode 2. A lot to look forward to with this show. We're just getting started, baby. But we're gonna move on to No.1 Sentai Gozyuger episode 21. 21.
That was pretty good.
What's 9 plus 10?
You sounded American there for a second.
I sounded American.
It's not too late. We can still save him from being British.
Bruh. Hey there, dumbjake popping in here. Just to let you know, if you want to support our podcast further, for just $1 a month, you can become a member over on patreon.com/dumbjake. That'll give you access to our Patreon-only Discord server, where we watch all the Tokusatsu shows we talk about on this podcast and more every Sunday. So if you want to join us for a weekly Discord hangout, please check out the Patreon, patreon.com/dumbjake. Back to the podcast. I'm going to recap the events of No.1 Sentai Gozyuger episode 21, which is titled Burning Festival Spirits, Tega Sword Summer. Fire Candle transforms into Shinkenred and swiftly fights off Gozyupolar and GOZYUWOLF, but he leaves because he wants a proper battle with GOZYUWOLF. A mysterious gray-eyed man in a hood appears and steals Oto in a cloud of smoke. Days later, Kenjiro is worried about Sumino, who has closed herself off after his sister was kidnapped again. Ryugi is also worried that Fire Candle is using Tega Sword's power without forging a contract, fearing the wrath of God. And Rikuo is thrown off by what happened to Sumino Sumino's sister. The group learns there's a summer festival, which Kenjiro thinks is the perfect opportunity to raise Sumino's spirits. The squad arrives without Sumino, and they're confronted by Festival No.1. Kenjiro accepts the challenge to make a livelier festival than the Bridens, but his festival is easily overshadowed by the No.1, who's feeding festival goers delicious food with latent mind-controlling abilities. Rikuo and Kumade make attempts as well, but they both fail. Bouquet and Rikuo run into each other. Bouquet asks Rikuo if he wants to enjoy the festival together, but he's so off his game that he can't, and leaves Bouquet devastated by rejection. Rikuo has a flashback to being young and winning a singing competition, and talking to a mysterious man named Ray. Ryugi gathers a bunch of disgruntled citizens, and they begin worshipping Tega's sword. Tono and Kumade help Ryugi run the stand, and the festival goers slowly begin celebrating Tega's sword. Sumino shows up and Kenjiro apologizes for the weird vibes of the festival, but Sumino has fun nonetheless, and Kenjiro realizes that festivals are for coming together and celebrating gods. He's able to defeat Festival No.1 and gives the winning credit to Ryugi, who actually organized the festival that won. Fire Candle confronts GOZYUWOLF. The two fight, and soon gozyuleon and gozyunicorn join the fight. Fire Candle calls on his mecha, King Candler, and accidentally summons Shinkenred, one of the fallen mechas. Tegasword Decaclaw is losing the 2v1, and Ryugi and the festival goers start praying to Tegasword, who powers up and is able to break Fire Candle's control over Shinkenred, who joins Tegasword to take down King Candler. Fire Candle escapes, ranting about how he needs more power. Afterwards, Sumino tells him while she was upset, she's better now and her wish is to still find her sister. #1 Sentai Gozyuger episode 21. Great, yeah, I'm gonna do it twice, and I'm gonna keep doing it until someone tells me to stop.
What word's so nice? Do it twice.
You don't understand who you're speaking to. We will never tell you to stop. We'll just feed into the bit until you become sick of it.
I forget. Did we get the recording of me shooting down the Hawk 2 a bit with all my soul and anger?
I think so.
I hope we did.
Maybe. I don't remember.
I suppose we'll have to wait and see.
But 21, a new episode of Gozyuger is here. This is a follow-up to the second. I mean, not really follow-up. It's just it follows the last episode. I mean, where Fire Candle got the Shinkenred ring and can now turn into Shinkenred. He beats up Kumade and GOZYUWOLF pretty easily at the start of the episode, and then runs away because
and then they all go to a festival.
Yeah, festival time.
I like how we're completely forgetting about Auto being stolen.
She's not important.
Yeah, whatever. Literally in a coma.
Grey-eyed man, grey-eyed who?
Yeah, for real. I mean, we'll talk about that too. Whatever. But Sumino, bad mood. So festival time is what Kenjiro says.
Hold on. So I have a really important question. So you remember how in the episode, they have the No.1s have like the cake stand that's like yakisoba, like the fried noodles and cake, and like people are addicted. Would you eat that? Yes or no? And do you think you would like it?
Probably. I think it's made specifically so I would.
No, well, no, okay, no, okay. In like
the food was so
mind-controlling properties.
Yeah, the food was so good. The people got hypnotized.
No, we're in the real world. We're in like the real world. In Tokusatsu isn't real.
Hey.
We're in the real world, and I give you a plate, and it has a slice of wedding cake, and a pile of like yakisoba on it. Would you? I'm like, would you eat that in tandem, like a combination?
You have given me two good
and
foods.
Noodles together.
Yeah.
I would eat one and then eat the other first. If
no, you have to at the same time.
I would. Hell no.
But like we have to, we have to take the yakisoba and kind of spread some of the cake onto it.
Yeah.
Okay, I think that's a bit much.
I'd eat it.
It's like it'll be like sweet and savory all together.
If it's vanilla cake, I'll do it. But if it's chocolate cake, I wouldn't do it.
Okay, I mean, I guess that makes sense. I don't know what type of cake it is.
It's wedding cake.
Noodle cake. Oh, wedding. Right. It's wedding cake, of course. My dumbass. What type of cake is it? Oh, it's wedding cake. Everything's a fucking wedding around here. Silly me.
Are you okay?
I'm crashing out. Okay, I'm just crashing out today. That's the mood I'm in.
If this video gets 15 likes, we'll make him crash out more.
You don't even need the likes for that. I'm guaranteed at least one more. I'm guaranteeing one more crash.
You're crashing out nearly as much as Jeevan, Gav. No. Too many crash
The festival is festival No.1 shows up. I don't know. I don't really know anything about Japanese festivals, so sometimes the No.1s, like all the references on them, are kind of lost on me.
They mean
but he's got like a chicken on his head or something, or some type of bird.
It's pretty. It's like a oh god, it was like a peacock or phoenix. I know like one of those birds have a lot of like cultural significance, and specifically like feudal, medieval Japan. I mean,
it kind of looked like a peacock.
It might not be not peacock. Maybe like phoenix. I don't know. Don't hold me to that. I'm American.
Yeah.
I'm just American. I don't know anything.
I don't know anything. I'm only.
They don't teach us nothing here.
I'm only one. One is young.
I'm literally. Yeah. Every American is 1 year old when it comes to the greater global landscape.
I think all a festival has to be about is having fun and eating food.
Also, the design's pretty cool. Like his face is shaped like a house almost. It's got like a little roof on it.
Yeah,
it's like got lanterns on it, and and his torso and arms are shaped like vendor signs.
Yeah, he looks like a living vendor sign almost.
Yeah, and that's not even to
he's
mention
got a hot dog hand. That's epic.
Hot dog hand,
the glizzy blaster.
And a chocolate banana hand.
Oh yeah, Kume trying to sell the chocolate bananas
I
for
would eat
$500.
I would eat Gozyupolar's chocolate covered caviar bananas.
You pay all that.
Yeah, I'll pay all that. Yeah.
Yeah, the festival is fun. I love that Ryugi starts like the Tega Sword celebration part of the festival, which ultimately leads to their victory. And gozyueagle this is kind of gozyueagle's episode, kind of Ryugi's episode. I feel like they were juggling a lot with this one.
It was like all their episodes.
Yeah,
it wasn't really a focus episodes, was it?
Yeah, I feel like if you could give it to anyone, it'd be Gozyueagle for being the main character. It's kind of his arc. But yeah, they fit a lot of story into here. Even, I guess you could say like Horo gets a little bit with him and Fire Candle. Like, there is a ton going on. Oh, Fire Candle. I forgot the scene at the beginning of the episode where he's like jumping around. He's like, I got all this power now. He's like acting like a kid.
He's jumping for joy.
Fire Candle continues to be the best character in the show.
Yeah, I love him. I love Fire Candle. I'm glad he got to keep his ring at the end.
Yeah,
I would have felt
very happy about.
Still thinking about how the wiki calls him. What is it? Shinkenred 2.
Shinkenred 2.
And he calls himself the true Shinkenred.
Yeah. Sadly, he did not keep that little hat like you were hoping.
Yeah, unfortunately, unfortunately, that was only in one scene, but
heartbreaking.
It does look like maybe in the future he'll be using different rings. Like, I don't think in the preview for next episode we saw him as Shinkenred again. I mean, maybe we did, but I wouldn't be surprised if he cycles through a few different reds, gets his hand on a few different rings.
The universe red we see in the preview, not to talk about the preview too much because we'll talk about it next week, but is one I recognize from some American Power Rangers.
Yeah, that would be Boken Red or Operation Overdrive Red.
Operation Overdrive.
But that was one of them, and that was Hawaru turning into him. You can see the chest plate.
It was a different guy. I think.
And then it would have been Red Buster. which
Red Buster. Hell yeah, Red
Awesome.
Buster.
which
That's a cool ass name.
which the American one for that was Beast Morphers. That might be the one you know.
Beast Morpher. That sounds vaguely familiar.
Yeah,
Animorphs?
that was
I
like
didn't recognize.
the third to last season. Power Rangers.
Beast Morpher sounds like a Transformers spinoff.
That's basically Beast Wars.
Yeah. Red Buster. I like it. But what else? I've developed a bad habit of saying what else.
What else?
I'm trying to think. Which I picked that up from my old boss. He'd call me because I used to be a manager somewhere, and he'd call me in and he'd be like, "All right, let's talk about what's going on with work." And then I tell him something, and he'd say, "Okay, what else?" And he kept saying that until I said, I don't have anything else. And I hated that. I hated having to say I don't have.
Yeah, you
that was-
embody
I felt
it
like
now.
I need. Yeah, and it's like, God damn it. But so now I'm saying it to myself.
You become the thing you feared.
Really, for
You've
sure.
been corrupted by your boss.
I'm the boss now. All right, guys. What else?
We we also got to see Shinkenred in this episode. So,
Right. Yes.
What the really
Zord.
yeah, well, the really
Mecha
Shinkenred is its name. So
Yeah.
so yeah,
Yeah.
really surprising that in universe from the look of it. Like Kumade said that it wasn't the power of the Shinkenred ring to allow it to summon Shinkenred. So it seems like some fire candle was able to unlock somehow.
Yeah.
Which was
yeah,
really
and
interesting.
Shinkano, he appears with like this demon mask on.
Yeah.
They have to
So
break
he's
it.
obviously possessed. Yeah.
But yeah, it appeared as like an
is-
evil, corrupted Shinkenred that was working with fire candle. But then Hawaru kind of purified it. And, you know, the mask
Well,
came off.
Tega Sword purifies it.
Yeah. But it's a real shame because it looks pretty cool. The mask only lasted about a minute.
Yeah. They'll sell a toy, maybe. Feel like they just did that to sell a toy, but yeah, it's not. So I specifically say it's not Haru, it's Tega Sword because Ryugi's like festival chants for Tega Sword.
Yeah.
And gives him power to break the mask, basically.
Yeah. I was wondering if maybe
Wait.
that was a reference to something in Shinkenja too, because before the whole Tega Sword purification thing, it looked like Shinkenor was also drawn to like the sound of Ryugi banging on the drums and the chants.
I like how this was just the religious zealot episode. I think that's kind of
Yeah.
funny.
Yeah, and I like how people are just down for it. They're like, yeah,
Yeah.
we'll worship this
Imagine
random toy. Oh my god, we have not even talked about his festival and how there's the guy
Yes.
in the Tega Sword
Oh,
suit just
yes.
standing still, pretending to be a statue,
If I had a
even
nickel,
though you can totally see him moving.
if I had a nickel for every person in a Tokusatsu episode this week who was probably mildly uncomfortable in a suit, I'd have 2 nickels.
that's like a medieval torture method.
He was just forced to because I feel like they could have so easily just put like a mannequin or something in there to keep it still, but you could tell from the episode like there was a bit of movement. There was just a guy forced to stand in the
Yeah, you can
suit.
see him breathing. And they had all the toys set up as well, which I thought was cute.
Yeah, the little festival games they set up were really fun. Like the ring toss, where the rings were shaped
Yeah.
like the Sentai rings.
Yeah.
They had like the little
They had like this weird little, I don't know, bobbing for apples type of game.
yeah, but it's just
I
like
didn't really get what it was.
it's like a paper net thing. I'm not sure.
Yeah, the number one monster, the festival number one, like tries to play and it breaks.
Yeah, his
So
own.
I wonder if
one
it's
breaks.
like you're using like a really papery material.
Yeah,
It like breaks in the water.
Oh yeah,
or
that's
something.
that's
Yeah, that's what I
the
was
point of the
thinking.
game. It's like you put paper, or it's like paper, and then it's like you put it in water, and you're
You're
trying
trying.
to get it
try
out.
to lift it as carefully as possible so the paper doesn't rip.
I had never seen anything like that, so that was interesting.
Yeah,
They had a cornhole
Shinken
or whatever
oh,
it's
yeah.
called, not cornhole, ring toss.
Yeah, ring toss. The Shinken fight was really cool, but I do feel like he was evil for like exactly 1 second.
Yeah.
Like
I mean, it's clear why the only thing they did to differentiate it being evil was just put a mask on the face of the suit.
yeah.
Because, like, I'm only going to have this for 30 seconds. Might as well just put a mask on it. Call it evil.
What was the explanation for Daijujin showing up with those different arms a couple episodes ago? Like, I know Garyudo was piloting it, I think, but what was that?
It was,
I can't remember why he showed up.
He showed up like that for Bandai to sell the DX Robo Universe toys.
Yeah, I know. Everything
Installed
that
now,
shows up is to
buy
sell
your
toys.
DX
I know
Robo
that.
Universe toys and mix them together.
But what was the lore reason given for him having that robot? Because it all seems kind of random. The robot showing up, like,
I mean,
they implied you need a ring for it or a revival ring or something. But
yeah, I mean, for Daijujin, he said it had like a unique power where the Zord could be summoned with specifically the Tyranno Ranger's ring, but
yeah,
I've no idea where the arm parts came from. I don't remember if that was explained in the episode. It feels like it just kind of happened.
Yeah, I can't remember if they said anything about it.
I think the only thing I remember about that is that, like, each of the parts they put on were all based on animals. Can't remember how that plays into it, though. Mm-hmm. It's been a few weeks since that episode, I forget details like that.
Yeah, I forget. But so far, the mecha showing up seems, like, very random. I really want to see... I forget what it's called in the show, but maybe it's Abareo, the Aber Ranger mecha.
Yeah,
I want to see him really bad.
Yeah.
Which is Dino Thunder in America. Yeah, I really want to see that one. I think that'd be awesome.
Yeah, that'd be great.
And he hasn't showed up in the show yet, has he?
No, Abareo hasn't shown up. I'm not sure if we've even seen.
I mean, the Red Ranger.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think we've seen Abareo Red yet. Well, hopefully we do at some point. Actually, wait, no, have we? I think we might have.
Have we?
Yeah, during Tyranno Ranger's kind of introduction arc, Universe Red, who was playing Tyranno Ranger, handed out a bunch of dinosaur rings to the rest of the Gozyugers, if you remember, and Abareo Red was one of them.
Oh, damn it!
Yeah,
damn.
So it seems I think the Gozyugers have Abareo.
Put respect on his name, god damn it! Put respect on Abareo Red's name. Man.
Well, I mean, given what we've seen in recent episodes, there's a chance the ring gets stolen by garyudo.
Yeah,
but we've seen that happen recently, where rings are kind of swapping hands. So who knows?
Yeah. I wonder if there's, like, someone keeping track of all the rings, like a watcher.
That's the wiki.
Oh, yeah, probably.
Yeah. It reminds me, one of the interesting things I saw mentioned in this episode was that when Fire Candle got the ring, they made a point, Kumade made a point of mentioning that he was chosen by the ring. So unless it gets stolen off him, he is like the rightful owner, which is really interesting because I
do the rings have standards or?
Yeah, I don't think it's Tegasword's will once the ring is out.
Yeah, it's just the ring doing its own thing.
He specifically said he was chosen by the ring, and not even Tegasors can do anything against that. So it seems like the rings are just kind of have this thing where, so long as
maybe the rings are the Rangers, like they have the spirit of the Rangers within them.
Yeah, somewhat. Yeah, because they can act on their own when Garyudo uses the rings, can't they?
Yeah, they can. I think that may be, I don't think that's what they're saying explicitly right now, but I think maybe that could factor into the story, like the spirits of these Red Rangers are still in there.
Yeah. Although we haven't really seen how much, like, the Red Rangers, like, what I'm trying to say is, we haven't seen if kind of the Red Rangers as people exist, or if those are more, because we know that in the lore of Gozyuger, all these Zords were from, like, 10,000 years ago, and they all took part in this war.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure if it was ever mentioned if, like, those were specifically meant to be the same Zords from, canon from the other series. It's a bit confusing in that regard.
Yeah, I think it was Prismatica has like a long theory kind of tying into that. In our Discord, by the way, you can become a member of the Discord by joining the Patreon, patreon.com/dumbjake. Quick plug there. In our Patreon, there's a member named Prismatica that does like a lot of theories and stuff on Super Sentai and Gavv and all that. And they said that they think the old universe, like the universe reset when Kumade like beat everyone or whatever, right?
Yeah.
So they think that universe is like the old one, and this is like the universe reset almost like Evangelion style or something. And Kumade was saved from that. He was turned into stone, so that's why he remembers the old universe. So maybe the old universe being, I assume, the main Tokusatsu timeline or Super Sentai timeline before Gozyuger, and the implication being that this war ended that original timeline that would end with was the one before Gozyuger Boomburgers?
Boom.
Yeah, exactly. No. He was right.
Yeah.
The boom boogers.
Like, assuming the timeline stops there, that's when that universe ends, some sort of big mecha war, and then it restarts with Gozyuger. And those mecha are coming from the past universe. And they're dead, I guess. They're like the Rangers. Like, I guess everyone's dead. I don't know. That sounds pretty depressing.
Yeah.
I really don't know.
I mean, it's an interesting theory.
Interesting to see the actual story.
Yeah.
And see what they actually do.
I mean, that'd be a really cool, like, in-universe thing, but, I mean, the way it goes with Sentai, it's more likely they're just gonna say, it matters when it matters.
Yeah.
Like, they'll cross over with the previous Sentai, like, they exist in the exact same world still.
Yeah, and I feel like maybe the universe war at the beginning that we don't really see much of implies that they all came together at the end to fight whatever it was.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I'm also butchering Prismatica's theory, to be fair. So that's my own. That's like half Prismatica's, half my own theory.
Yeah.
I think we should, if we could move on, I think we should talk about Oto a little bit, getting kidnapped by the Gray Eye Man. He just shows up.
Yeah.
I was gonna say that smoke bomb. I think it was fighting for its life, but I really like how you could still see what was going on.
Yeah.
Like, I think we're trying, and I respect it, but it's just like that smoke bomb, man.
Can I just say, Sumino could have tried a little harder.
Yeah, she just stood there.
Absolutely. She just kind of stood there while this guy walked in his ominous black hood.
Like, do you know your gozyunicorn? Like, do you know you can beat that guy's ass, probably?
There are like
half-ass Batman.
There are like 3 people next to you, and they all have firearms. Do something about it, girl.
For real. Yeah, he steals. I mean, I think it's pretty obvious this guy is also Riku's Ray, who, now that we've seen this episode, we see in a flashback, Ray is kind of insulting Rikuo in a weird way, but giving him food.
It seems like one of those things where, like, Rikuo maybe saw Ray as maybe like a mentor figure. I saw one thing online saying maybe they're family, although I'm not sure if how they kind of talk to each other kind of indicates that. Although it would explain why they both have grey eyes.
My theory is that they are... Ray is like a music manager of some sort, like a J-pop manager, and he gets Rikuo into this boy band or whatever he's in before, and he like runs his life. And I assume my theory anyway is that Rikuo breaking away from Ray is what kind of ruins his career, or Ray ruins his career because of it. And he like the controlling manager sort of stereotype. I don't know where the like hood and cape and smoke bombs fit into this or anything like that.
It's just the average kit you get when you become a boy band manager. You sort of get those things. Part of the job
But all
description.
this stuff about Ray does seem to have Rico like really like down this episode.
Yeah. Oh my god, the scene with Bouquet.
Yeah, wait.
Oh yeah.
Literally, she gets the courage to ask him out, and he's like going through a crisis.
Yeah, his like usual
Nah.
courage is just completely gone. There is no bravado in this man's episode.
Yeah, his swag's all gone. He's like, you remind me of mayonnaise. It's like
You have
The
the
one time-
spirit
The
of
one time
mayonnaise
he
within
tries
you.
to be, the one time he tries to be charismatic, and he's like, "Ah, you're like a mayonnaise angel."
It's over for him.
it's so over right now, but I just know we're gonna be so back soon. I wonder if they're gonna pick up the Ray storyline right away, or if it's
It does.
gonna be something they tease along.
Yeah, I mean, it does seem like that's what they're doing, because next episode teaser, we see the grey-eyed man, who I assume is Ray, like fully.
Oh, do we? Okay, I didn't even notice.
Yeah, I think he's meant to be who becomes Universe Red Buster.
Oh, he becomes a Red Buster?
Yeah.
Okay.
I hate how you keep saying
Red Buster? What do you mean?
you are like
What's wrong with
so
that, Buster?
audibly saying it with an A at the end. I can.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, he's saying it
I'm just
normally. Are you okay?
This is how we say Busta in America, and we have jelly and jam and jello.
And scones.
And scones.
And no one's gonna get that reference because we that conversation we're not recording.
Doesn't matter. British people and American people are different. That's a joke. So if you didn't get it, now you get it. Are you happy?
Everyone clap. Round of applause.
Clap your hands.
It's just like Gosha guys with full circle.
you're oh fuck. Hold on. The joke is forming in my brain.
Okay, let cook.
You're at a high school graduation and everyone claps. Is this a Gozyuger reference? Is that something?
That was like a 6.5 out of 10.
God damn it.
I know that's not terrible. It was pretty good.
You
It
know,
was fine, but the anticipation you made really
That's like a
killed
C
it.
plus.
C+. Okay, that's how I graduated high school. Actually,
Same.
that ties in perfectly. Is there anything we're missing from this episode? I love Kenjiro so much. I just every episode he's the focus of, even a little bit. I'm
He's
so
so
happy to
funny.
see him.
Yeah,
He's so
I can
nice.
agree with
He
you
gives
there.
everyone little nicknames. I think we finally heard like all the nicknames now. Kumade is Kumatan.
Sumi Poyo.
He calls Sumi Poyo.
Haruchi.
Raitera, I think he calls Ryugi or Ryutera, something like that. Haruchi, yeah. And in turn, Sumino calls him Grandkin.
That's funny.
Which is funny.
Yeah, it's
So,
really fun,
yeah.
and it's just. I think my favorite part about him is, other than just his character as a whole, it's just every episode seeing his new outfit.
I think
I look out for it every episode.
the Gozyuger Dungeons and Dragons party composition with these characters would go crazy. I'm just saying. I've been thinking about
Literally.
a lot. They should have it. Oh god, this will never happen because I don't know like the reach of games like D&D and like the Japanese global sphere, but like a D&D themed episode with these goofballs would be awesome.
Yeah, I can imagine Haru not fucking with it at all.
No, you would hate it.
That's kind of yeah. He kind of had to roleplay in the Don Momotaro episode though, in the battle tower where they had to play house. He was kind of roleplaying.
Yeah, that's who knows. Maybe he'd really get into Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah, he might like it. He's the guy that like does not like it at first, but then gets really into it.
Cries during his character's backstory.
Yeah, I mean, we saw the last episode with Gyaru No.1. He was really sitting
he
on
got
that
into
desk
it.
listening and being like, "Wow, this is really interesting."
Yeah. Yeah. Haru's a Gyaru girly, and we all know that.
Oh, yeah,
But that's number 1 Sentai Gozyuger for this week, I'm pretty sure. Great episode. And now we're gonna talk about Kamen Rider Gavv, episode 43? Hey, I just wanted to pop in and say this video is sponsored by GamerSupps. GamerSupps is an energy drink mix that gives you the caffeine you need for the day, without all the drawbacks of soda or energy drinks. I really like it and recommend it, and if you use my code dumbjake at checkout, you'll get 10% off your order, and I'll get a little kickback. A win-win. Okay, ad over. I'm going to recap the events of Kamen Rider Gavv, episode 43, which is titled, What's the Taste of the Human Realm? Shoma sits in shock after learning that Hanto found his mother's family, and that his friend Masaru, the candy shop owner, is his uncle. Masaru happens to call while they're talking. He asks Hanto if they can meet, and Hanto agrees. Hanto brings him to Happy Pere, where Shoma and Sachika meet up with them. Masaru is surprised to see Shoma, and remembers Sachika on the beach from the last episode. Masaru pulls out some of Hanto's articles, and asks him if he was looking into Masaru's sister because he suspected a granute took her. Masaru is obviously breaking down at the thought, and since Shoma can't seem to get the truth out, Hanto lies and says it's just speculation. Meanwhile, the president and Lysel walk around the city to survey it, and see what resources are worth mining out of it. The president levels an entire building to get a small sample, and the pair of granutes run into Lakia. Lakia tries to fight, but he's beaten unconscious by the president's agents before he can even transform. Shoma meets with Masaru at the candy shop, and they talk about Michiru. Shoma asks if Masaru actually wants to know the truth, and Masaru says that he truly believes she'll come back one day. They're interrupted when Sachika calls Shoma to let him know that the president is in the city. Shoma and Hanto confront the president and Lysel, and the president announces to them that he will soon own the whole world. Gavv and Valen fight off the president's agents, but the president is far more powerful than either of them, and a simple blast knocks both Hanto and Shoma out of suit form. Later, Shoma tells Sachika and Hanto that he won't be telling Masaru the truth for now. Meanwhile, Nyelv seems to be plotting something, implying that he wants Shoma's power in some way. Kamen Rider Gavv, episode 43. It's been accused of being filler, and I want to tell those people you have no taste. You don't understand storytelling.
No way.
Your IQ is actually too low to understand Kamen Rider Gavv's intentions.
Is that a real thing people have been saying? It's a filler episode? That's crazy.
I've heard it a couple times.
I mean, a lot happens though. I feel like a lot happens.
I feel like it's not an unfair accusation. I think it's not as like
exciting.
The story doesn't progress as long. I feel like people tie so much to story progression, and like we just learned that we knew most of the stuff that happens in the episode. We knew Shoma was gonna talk to his uncle, and we knew that the president was gonna come to Earth eventually. Mm-hmm. So it's not like a crazy episode story-wise, but I feel like it's setting up for the next 7 episodes or so that we're going to see.
Yeah.
Like, we know the president wants to take Earth fully. I mean, I feel like we already knew that, but he's announced it to Shoma and Hanto.
Right.
We know we're going to get the whole uncle story arc. Probably the way they set this episode up, so basically, Masaru and Shoma have this little heart-to-heart, and Masaru's basically like, I just hope she's still alive. Like, I just hold on to that hope.
Yeah.
Which, obviously if he knew Shoma was his nephew, he would probably not say that. He'd probably be happy as fuck to know Shoma exists.
Right.
I think the culmination of this story arc is gonna be Shoma revealing that, and he's gonna be like, well, Michiru kind of did return to the candy shop. Like,
yeah.
Shoma just found the candy shop naturally, and it became his favorite place. Like, there's a lot they set up very cleverly in this episode.
If people are saying it's filler, it's just because they expected way more action. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, like, the only full action scene we got, I feel like they had to include that scene of Jeep training in the middle of the episode because
yeah,
because other than that, the only full like suited action scene we got was in the last 2 minutes.
Yeah. So that's why I can see the filler argument, but I don't know. I just think anime fans are brain rotted.
Damn.
Like, I hate the fucking term filler. Like, if the show is adding to the characters in any way, then it's not fucking filler. It's just an episode of the fucking show you're watching, man. Like, god damn it.
Like, the term filler, filler only really like matters if you're talking about an adaptation anyways. This is an original story. There is no such thing as filler. There's no such thing which is like TV only because it's the show. The story's TV only.
I'm sorry, anime fans. I retract my.
Yeah, you gotta do that before they'll kill you.
Actually, anime is good. I watch it.
What's your favorite?
I've seen Digimon the movie.
What's your favorite woman from anime?
Name a woman.
Name a woman.
Name a fuck.
Amelia Earhart. Doja Cat.
These are not from anime.
This is you.
Name a woman from anime. I actually cannot.
For real?
Oh, please.
Just one.
No. What's anime? Is Sora from Digimon anime? Does that count?
Sure.
What? Hello? What? How is that not anime? Fucking Misty from Pokemon. That's fucking anime? Tell me it's not.
First thought like Digimon and Pokemon, dude.
Digimon, digital monsters.
I like how your first thought is just like the Cartoon Network shows that when you first watched them, you definitely did not think of them as anime.
Digimon was not on
in the
goddamn
comments.
Cartoon Network. And
I'm sorry.
In the comments, feel free to name a woman from anime, and we'll give you a prize.
If you've got this far in the episode, comment #woman.
True.
#woman. Based. So let's stop quizzing Jake on naming women from any sort of.
And if you don't comment #women, you're a misogynist, and yeah, you gotta do
it. You're gonna get canceled. We'll know you watched it too. We'll tag you on Instagram. Fuck, what have we even talked about? The president. Let's talk about the president.
Stupid blonde wig.
Yeah, he's got very fair skin, very white
white energy.
Hair.
He has white energy.
White energy. Someone in the Discord call said he looked Scandinavian, and I agree.
That's probably me.
That's
probably me that said that because everyone else when we were watching
you said he was British.
No, you're getting it mixed up.
It's opposite.
Everyone else was saying he looked British, and me as a British person trying to save myself, I said no, it's more Scandinavian.
Okay. All the same to us, buddy. Let me be clear. But yeah, he definitely is looking out of place even in human form. And he's hanging out with his daughter Lizelle in the human realm. They level an entire building
to eat it,
just to get like the smallest sample. Yeah, but they won't eat it. They say no, it's for gross. The humans touched it. We'll give it to the poor people. Yeah. Which, I mean, I'm sure if you're like a lower class Granute and you hear that, you're probably like, "That's epic, more food. That's kind of cool." But it does come at the cost of an entire other realm or universe or whatever.
Yeah, but pretty much the whole president plot this episode was basically him going around surveying the planet Earth and deciding, how can we turn this into money?
Yeah, like what can we mine? Like what resources can we get out of this place?
Yeah, basically just claiming it. Or trying to.
Yeah, essentially. His agents are brutal.
Absolutely.
They beat the fuck out of Lakia.
They took his driver.
Like he didn't even get to transform. Yeah.
They did it twice.
Away the Gavv. It was it was so funny.
Yeah.
It's the same vibe.
Yeah.
Oh god, I don't remember. It was like a few weeks ago or something, but it's like when Honto tries to transform and they just take the Gochizo out and they throw it. I don't remember what episode that was. I think we need more of that in Tokusatsu. Just like cancel the
I love that.
The thing is, those minions did that twice this episode. They threw Lucky's driver away, and then during the fight at the end, when Anto's trying to do one of his attacks, they just kind of grabbed the Valen Buster, trying to hold it open.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hysterical.
Smart minions.
It's interesting how they pick and choose these shows when they're like most of the time the villains just kind of stand there when they transform, but sometimes they like actively try to stop them from transforming. It's like, man, why? If you did that more often, you probably win more often. Like they just beat the ever living fuck out of Lakia. I mean, he was like unconscious after they beat him.
I mean, to be fair, I think
it was pretty brutal.
Most of the time, it's like Toku villains have "I'm better than you" itis, you know.
Yeah,
they are always like, "I'm the strongest. I know you killed 36 of my allies, but this will be different."
The president actually is the strongest, though. He's like ridiculously overpowered.
Oh,
Yeah, his minions.
It's almost comical.
His minions are giving everyone a tough time, and at the end of the fight, he just does the bloody Biden blast and just explodes everyone.
Biden blast.
Sleepy Boca.
We're going to level the buildings and we're going to turn them into food.
We're gonna turn the buildings into food, everybody. Yeah.
We have to stop here. We can't keep going.
Yeah.
The Granute realm can be described in a single word. As
America.
What is the Granite world even called?
I think all we know is that it's just called the Granute realm.
Granitopia.
Yeah, like what? We know there's a president. President of what? The Granite realm. That's like if we called Earth the human realm.
That's basically
Like,
what we call
fucking
it.
ridiculous.
It's like if Donald Trump was president of the Earth.
Oh god.
And everyone ate rocks and looked weird. Why they got mouths on their stomachs?
Optimal. That's like where your
I'm questioning
that's
everything
where your
now.
ab muscles are, and if they have to chew rocks, you want the muscles to be the really strong ones to break down the rock.
On God, I've seen them eat rocks just on their face.
Really?
mouths. Like,
Never mind then.
I don't think
On God, I swear we've seen them eat with not their gav.
I think we've only ever seen them eat with their gav once, and it was just before
It's like
Lango.
episode 1.
No, it was just before Lango became a terrorist on that plane.
Don't they eat? Don't they?
He had
eat
like
the...
granute pilots that ate the dark treats with their mouth, with their belly gavs.
Yeah, don't they eat the dark confections with their stomach mouths? Or am I crazy?
I think a lot of the time they
in
don't.
the first episode, Monster, he's in human form when this happens, but he takes a bite with his human mouth and then eats the rest with his gav mouth.
So what's the point of it?
I don't know. I feel like it's going the same place.
Do you think maybe they have different taste buds? Like something tastes different in the normal mouth than a granute mouth?
I mean,
well, you know, your butthole has taste buds. So
I don't want to ask. I don't want to ask what you're implying. When you say that.
it doesn't have.
Are you saying they have a third mouth?
It doesn't have taste buds. It just has the similar chemical receptors to our mouths, which is why spicy food.
Untitled Misinformation Podcast.
This is real. This is fact. Look it up. The reason why spicy food hurts going out as well as going in is because there are like similar chemical like receptors in our mouths. So like the capsaicin, you can still feel it. This is real facts.
Yeah.
You heard it here first, folks. Shove spicy food up your bum. You'll get the same nutrients.
What a good podcast
If that's
episode.
the lesson you pull from... If you listen to this and you do that, you're just a fucking idiot. Like, I don't know like how to... You just... What am I talking
These comments are going to be the same. It's going to be...
I'm actually inventing it.
These comments are going to be insane. It's going to be something like, no, granutes do not have mouths on their assholes.
And then
Hashtag
below
woman.
it, yeah, hashtag women. Oh my god.
It was the comment section of all time.
Well, I feel like it should be if you are a woman, or if you are a woman, hashtag woman, but then if you support women, you're hashtag I support woman.
No, it
That
has to be. No, it has to be just hashtag women. I'm deciding for women.
I was about to say what else again, then I got traumatized by my memories.
Is that like your equivalent of people who say like constantly?
Yeah, no, I have a lot of things I just say over. I say way too much.
Oh, I know how that feels.
You know what I fuck with? The mug root beer. That's what I fuck with. That's all I can think about right now is mug
during
root
the
beer.
final fight scene where Shoma and K-King form, the like two whipped cream guys help him by like using the spears as like little like pedestals. That was really good.
Okay, did you notice the absolute best scene where Hantor kills one of the minions, the two the two whip soldiers are fighting. They come skipping arm in arm out of the explosion, and then immediately the other minion kicks him in the face and he dies. They just come skipping out of an explosion, and then immediately neck shot from the side. They're just being kicked in the face and immediately die.
I think at one point, like maybe it's when they're helping Shoma stand on the poles or whatever. They like give the thumbs up. Something like that.
I think I remember that.
I like how they're so whimsical. They really embody Shoma's personality.
Yeah.
With how they act sometimes.
Sometimes
which makes sense.
I wish we got to see them more because it's just so funny.
Yeah, I'm glad we. People were like, "We're never seeing Blizzard Sorbet. We're never seeing K-King after he got Overgav," but Overgav has such an insane requirement that it makes perfect sense we see Blizzard Sorbet and K-King skill.
Yeah.
Like, no way he could constantly have a go. It'd be ridiculous if he constantly had a go.
Yeah, it's actually...
He almost always has it, but sometimes he doesn't.
It's actually a really great system. K-King is immortal, so he always has access to that. Blizzard Sorbet is a bit stronger, but he needs to have eaten ice cream to get that. And Master Gavv is obviously Master Gavv is obviously the strongest, but he needs to have eaten 100 snacks to get access to it. So
which at first I thought was ridiculous requirement, and I still think it's kind of ridiculous. But we know Shoma be snacking, and he's not human, so we can kind of excuse the crazy amount of snacks he would have to eat to fuel the Gochi pod.
I think I could eat 100 snacks within like a few days. Like
okay, but could you eat like 500 snacks in a few days?
It depends on if it's like okay. How about that? Are we talking like if you were to have like a single M&M, would that create a Gojizo, or would it have to be the whole packet?
I guess it does, right?
Yeah.
Because he eats one gummy and it becomes
I could easily eat 500 M&Ms.
Well, to be fair, it feels like it works more based on the experience he's having. So he'll have his first gummy, he'll birth the Gochizo, but as he eats the rest of the bag, like, it does nothing.
That's true.
Or maybe it produces one or two more, but not one for all the gummies.
He doesn't have the whimsy needed to enjoy all 500 bites of an M&M.
Yeah, lucky for him, he's never had this food his entire life, so...
Pretty novel.
Like, I guess eating like 500 pieces of cake is actually kind of lit still.
Yeah.
I would get tired of it,
I
had never had cake before...
I could really go for 500 pieces of cake right now. I'm hungry. Guys, did you know that the pizza from Sam's Club does not taste good?
From Sam's Club? I've had it. I like it.
It's just okay.
From Sam's Club? It's really greasy.
The Costco pizza is better.
I don't know. I feel like I've had better Sam's Club slices.
Really?
Like, sometimes the cheese is really good. Like, I love the melting cheese.
Dude, if you said
that Sam's Club has.
If you said that, like, in LA, you would be, like, stoned to death.
Okay, so,
what?
Okay, sorry to be British again. What's Sam's Club? Is it a pizza place?
It's do you know Costco?
Yeah. I mean, kind of.
It's the Walmart-owned version of Costco.
Okay, I've never been to a Costco, but I think I know what Costco is. Basically.
It's like a big-ass store with, like, if you're buying something, it's like a big amount of that thing to save money.
I think Shoma would like both the Costco pizza and the Sam's Club pizza equally.
Oh, hold on. No, hold on.
He does not discriminate.
I've just had the best idea. We okay.
Okay.
if Shoma had a YouTube channel, 1, collab with
Yeah.
Ultraman Omega. 2, collab
Okay,
with the
yeah.
Costco guys.
5 big boobs.
Double chunk chocolate cookie.
This gets 5 big.
We got a fella
boobs.
here from Japan.
And today,
He's all the way from Japan.
he's showing us his popping gummy candy.
I give the puppet.
So you're telling me this gummy pops?
What do you think, AJ?
Which one's AJ?
I don't know. Oh, Big Justice. Big Justice. What do you think, Big Justice?
Shoma meets a Rizzler. Shoma and the Rizzler
Shoma-
would get along. Omega too, to be
Shoma
honest.
goes on the
Who would you
the
say
Tonight
is
Show
the
with
Rizzler
Jimmy
of
Kimmel.
Gavv?
What's that,
Shoma
Richie?
goes on the Tonight Show with Jimmy Kimmel.
So these little things are gochizos, huh? And where do they come from again? Oh, they come from your stomach. That's insane. I don't
And
know,
then
Jimmy
and then they
Kimmel. I
and
don't
then
know what
they
he
cut to
does.
the band in the corner.
I don't know where this bit is going. We've
What
got.
else?
I give this
once
bit
again.
5 big booms. Boof!
God damn it.
We're
Guys, what were
we're
we-
pretty
what were
close
we
to Gavv Endgame, right? Like we're starting.
Yeah,
to
we
get
are,
there.
so-
7 episodes.
7 more to go. Honestly, I'm kind of concerned. A little, I mean, not too much. Like the stomach family stuff, it seems like they can wrap all that up now, as well as
Mhm.
Gav's arc.
Yeah.
The one thing I'm still concerned about is, are they going to be able to do anything interesting involving the president? Because to me, the whole president storyline hasn't been super interesting. Like he feels very one note.
He does
for a
just feel
character.
like a final boss.
Yeah, if he just kind of appeared 2/3 of the way through the series, said "Stomach Ink is mine now," and then just proceeded to be a bad guy who has no personal links to Shoma like the Stomach family did.
I am predicting the president's downfall at the hands of nyelv still, because we know nyelv's up to something.
Yeah, at the end of the episode,
He's training G, but G he just feels unsatisfied with, which I'm sure that will not cause another classic G crash out.
Yeah,
He seems to want Shoma's power in some way.
yeah,
So I'm not discounting nyelv yet.
yeah.
I feel like he's up
Potentially.
to some shit.
Honestly, it wouldn't be. It'd be. I was gonna say it wouldn't be surprising. It would be interesting if like nyelv betrays the president and is like, "Hey Shoma, how about I work with you now?" And then Shoma's just like, "Hell no."
No, Shoma would find Shoma.
Sorry.
Shoma would be forgiving and well, no.
No. Just one episode early, he tried to kill a bunch of people by making them walk into the sea.
Yeah, I don't. If Shoma's forgiving, Hanto is not,
Oh yeah.
and that's boyfy.
Oh yeah,
So,
you can't argue with
But-
the
And
wife.
Lakia is definitely not. But it does.
I think it's less. He tries to join Shoma. I think he's gonna mind control him in some way. I think the big
maybe.
Magnum comes back into.
Yeah, maybe. To be fair though, I wouldn't be shocked if he tried to, because nyelv seems to be like the kind of person who only thinks in terms of experiments. So he might not think. He might not consider the fact that he's done all this stuff that Shoma very much does not like, and it's probably it could just be like, what's the issue? As I'm joining your side.
Yeah. He is definitely a double crosser,
Yeah,
Mhm.
he's
playing for his own side, basically.
yeah. How many people has he betrayed now?
More than one or two.
I don't. Everyone in Stomach Family, Suga. Good episode this week. I think next week will be a little bit more exciting.
Yeah,
It's almost like I almost have nothing to say really right now
Yeah.
because I'm just waiting for the end.
I-
Like I just want to see how
Yeah.
everything plays out.
personally, I'm a little bit concerned for next week's episode because we only
Yeah, we should talk about that.
Yeah, because in the preview, as far as I can tell, we only really got 2 pieces of information. One is that it looks like the kid from episode 1 is making a return.
I didn't know.
Yeah. So in the preview, there's a kid, and
That's
it's the kid from episode 1 who Shoma first met. But a lot of the preview was movie stuff, and it was part of the preview that said it was for next episode. So unfortunately, it seems like they're going to be doing that thing where at least a portion of the episodes, it looks like it's going to be in relation to the movie that's coming out in 10 days' time.
Yeah,
but
to be if in case you're not up to date with this stuff or you're not deep in it. So basically, there's gonna be a movie that has a Gavv part and a Gozyuger part.
Yeah, it's a double bill.
It's like a double feature movie.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it's gonna be this side sort of thing that probably won't factor into the main storyline, involving the Gavv cast and the Gozyuger cast. Separate things, to be clear, separate movies.
Yeah.
And they won't cross over in any way. But in this Gavv movie, they're going to like an alternate universe or a dream world or something like that, and they're kind of going to end up in a world where the Stomach family is actually nice, I guess, or they accept Shoma. They're not the same people, are they, Aiden, from the trailer? Like, is Lango playing Lango in the alternate universe?
Yeah, they are.
Okay, so yeah, just good versions.
Yeah, I think the only person who looks different is going to be alternate Shoma.
Yeah, there's an alternate Shoma. And Kamen Rider Karis is going to be the villain of that new Kamen Rider, I assume only for that movie.
Yeah, it'll be a movie villain.
And the other thing about the movie is that we're probably going to see Kamen Rider Zeztz for the first time. Here, I say we're going to see, the Japanese audience is going to be able to see.
If we get lucky, there'll be a
we'll see
link.
it in like 4 months' time. Yeah, hopefully someone will like take a picture in the cinema or something, so we can see.
Everyone go break everyone in Japan go break your theater's like rules and take photos of the movie for us. We don't have anything.
Well, in Japan, isn't there a rule like your phone has to make like a shutter sound when you take a picture?
Oh yeah,
isn't that a thing? Yeah. So just a loud shutter.
Just do it during an explosion. They won't notice.
Yeah, but given it's a dream world or something like that, it makes sense that Zeztz might show up, given that show's ties to dreams, as far as we know. So,
but also don't upset the cameraman from. Okay, I'm going to post an image of this for you lot, and I swear to God, if I hear one skibbity toilet joke. In Japanese cinemas, they have this mascot which they play in like trailers, in like little adverts before the movie to say, "Don't record the movie," and it's just a guy with a camera for a head.
Skibbity toilet,
skibbity toilet.
I think skibbity toilet could be Tokusatsu.
Oh God, no! Please.
That's a question for another day.
The skibbity toilet Tokusatsu. Save that one.
This is probably Tokusatsu. I think that could be said for certain.
Oh, I like the alarm guy.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's a movie coming out. So basically, the next episode either is going to be a lot focused on the movie, or in the last like few minutes of it, it's gonna tie into the movie, as basically an advertisement to get the children to go watch it.
Of course.
The preview showed quite a bit of it, but I mean, it can range.
I mean, the movie's coming out. I feel like they're going to advertise it as much
how
as
much
possible.
they reference it can really range. Like, when Geeks had their summer movie, it was literally like 1 20-second scene of the movie rider appearing. But when Gotchard had it, there was no really advertisement leading up, but something that happened in the movie was kind of then brought into the series and not given too much explanation.
Yeah, Gotchard's is rough, so that kind of makes this one scary because Gotchard revealed a new form for a character.
It's basically the introduction to our secondary rider in the movie.
Yeah.
And that made the secondary rider's introduction in the show a bit lackluster.
Very lackluster. I was confused, full on confused by it.
Yeah,
because I didn't know I didn't know about the situation. So the secondary writer shows up with basically no explanation, and that was weird. So I'm hoping they lay off a little bit on that. I mean, it's a dream world. I just imagine he comes back with a new Gochizo or something like that, or a new form like the one we've seen, the gingerbread house form. I assume I'm hoping that's what he comes out with, so we don't need to watch the movie to know what's going on. Because the show's so tight already. I feel like if they did that would kind of suck.
Exactly.
But yeah, that's in case you didn't know, that's what's going on with Gavv next week, and I assume they'll reference it a little bit, maybe, perhaps in the episode after that. But
yeah, suppose we'll just have to see.
That's Gavv. We should tie the show up.
Indeed,
wrap it up. All
nice.
Right, gamers.
Pretty.
All
good.
right, that's another Untitled. Oh, God damn it. I'm restarting.
Zen, Jake.
All right. Zen. I'm gonna kill you. You're gonna be dead in the streets. That's another great episode of the Untitled Toku podcast in the bag. But as we all know, we have a little game we play at the end of every episode called Is This Toku? And I got a good one for you guys. Maybe one we've discussed before the podcast. Is the Super Mario Brothers movie Tokusatsu from 1993?
Oh, I love that. My favorite movie.
Your favorite?
No. It's up there. I unironically, I've seen that movie. I love that movie. It's so great.
It's been a while since I watched it. I have it on DVD though.
I have never seen it in its entirety. I have seen like a good few clips from it from like other people watching it, but I have not seen it myself.
Can I just off rip? I know I introduced this one, so I'm inclined to say it's Toku, but it is so Toku.
Yeah, I was trying to find an encounter.
It feels very Toku coded from what I've seen. You got the
There's so many practical effects,
the big elaborate sets.
They're in red and green.
Questionable CGI.
They get like cool like belts at the end of the movie. Cool like belt boot setups.
Damn.
The stompers or whatever they're called.
Yeah, they're stompers. Yeah.
I
feel like their outfits are their upgrades almost, like when they're full Mario and Luigi.
That's when they're transformed.
They're not always like that the whole movie, right?
They kind of are. I mean,
are they? Okay.
I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy.
And also,
Mario hat appears.
And also, the Goomba, when that scene happens, because I know the Goomba scene, that you cannot say that is not a Tokusatsu monster.
That's totally something Kamen Rider would fight. It's totally a Tokusatsu, but this is American Toku right here. Is the Super Mario Brothers movie from 1993?
American and proud.
Is this going to be the quickest unanimous agreement we've come on to?
I think we're all pretty in agreement. No counter takes.
Yeah.
We should
really watch that movie. We should get together and just watch that for a movie night sometime.
Yeah.
Make a drinking game out of it. Every time they say a questionably racist Italian catchphrase, I'm not sure if that happens at all, but
they're pretty good about it. It's less Italian and more like the Brooklyn. They're
New Yorkers.
They lean very
we're
much.
New Yorkers.
Yes, so maybe.
Okay, so okay. What if
New
I said
York
every? What if I said
microaggressions.
every time they make a stereotypical New York thing, we take a drink.
There we
Would
go.
we be dead?
We'll get alcohol poisoning. Maybe whenever the Gavv movie comes to streaming, we do a drinking game where we drink every time Shoma eats a gummy.
Alcohol poisoning.
Or eats a snack.
I feel like that only happened once or twice in the movie. It has to be something way more like something you don't think of that happens a lot.
Every time Shoma hits the gritty.
Every time Shoma is wonderfully excited about something.
Oh, alcohol poisoning.
In other words, the best type of drinking type game is the one
gingerbread
where there's
house.
Risk of death.
Bro, he's gonna be stoked at the idea of a gingerbread house. A house made of candy?
Dude.
But yeah, we should for Discord night, movie night. We should do Mario movie.
And if you want to be a
'cause that
part
would
of
be
that, join, become a channel member.
Patreon.
Go to
Patreon.
Patreon. Or
We're
Jake's,
pushing Patreon here because the channel member is on my other channel, so it's confusing.
We have a Patreon.
Patreon.com/dumbjake. I have a Patreon.
I thought this was a back. I thought this was like a back kibble situation again.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet. If we get enough,
We're unpaid
listeners. To be fair, those guys were mostly unpaid as well. We did not make a lot of money through that show. Podcasts
Don't make money.
turns out they're not infinite money glitch if you're not like
The
David
McElroy
Dobrik
brothers.
or some or fucking it Octua.
So you're telling me we need to get Haley Welch and Joe Rogan on this podcast?
Well, if Haley Welch was a common writer, what do you think her writer form would look like?
Oh, okay. This is a great
water
thing to finish the
emoji.
episode
A hawk. She looked like a bird.
Yes.
Gozyueagle.
Goju hawk.
I can imagine like if she. I can imagine if she like her gimmick thing. She'd put it in. It'd go hawk, and then the driver would go spit on that spring.
Spit on that thing. The fucking rider belt voice.
I can't go on. I can't go on.
God damn it. Joe Rogan watching Tokusatsu. So so he has a Tega sword. What is that?
And by the way, I just realised we never talked about in the Gozyuger part of the episode how we got the Tega sword.
What? Oh my god, I totally forgot it.
We never
He
talked
picks
about
him up. He picks up a grown man and uses him as a sword.
We totally forgot
In the
about
mecha fight, Reggie. Do you know
Oh
what you're
yeah. Oh yeah. I remember.
Totally forgot that.
that moment blew me away so much. It literally blew out of my head.
I'm beating a dude with another dude.
Hey yo! Chill,
This
boys,
too
chill.
is yaoi.
Mecha Yowie, finally.
That's just
Okay.
Transformers.
We're letting the BL pipeline extend to us. Oh no!
Oh my god, we killed him!
Oh god!
God damn it. All right, let's end this podcast. I have enough to edit. Let's go. Okay.
If we
End
let
of the
this-
we plug our stuff. I'm dumbjake.
That's the plug.
Come on, initiative. Come on. What do I not pay you guys for? Plug your shit.
Go Reggie at you first.
One of you, Reggie
Why-
first.
why-
Reggie
why-
is first.
Why is it
Canonically, it's you first. We all know this.
centipededotgov. I draw cartoons and pictures on Instagram and
there we
Twitter
go.
and Tumblr and GeoCities.
Toddler coded plug, to be honest. Aiden.
I have a Twitter where I retweet shit and be all British.
That's right, you do.
That's me.
Aiden's _stash.
That's right.
I am Taco. Thanks for watching the video. Appreciate you. Like, comment, and subscribe. Patreon.com/dumbjake.
Toku to henshin on that thing. Good night, everyone.
Good
I'm
night.
dropping recording.